Question number 10, Rino Tirikatene.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister of Māori Affairs. Does he stand by his statement with respect to Māori whanau? Our priority is the well-being of the most vulnerable members of society, and we will do everything we can to fight for that. If so, how has he improved the well-being of the most vulnerable members of society?
Honourable Peter Sharples.
Mr. Speaker, I thank the member for that question. As Minister, I have improved the well-being of our vulnerable Māori whanau by establishing Kaitoko Whanau program, which is 51 community workers working amongst the vulnerable family, the Oranga Whanau program, which is 21 community workers looking after new young mothers of vulnerable whanau. I have established community gardens, 1,124 of them, marakai, for people who have no food. I've established cadetships programs for Māori unemployed with a 98% success rate and retainment rate. I've established a professional group trade training and various kinds of them. I've established a literacy program for decile 1, 2 and 3 schools throughout the whole country, recognising that education is a vital part of vulnerability. And also we've led the government to establish a committee on poverty, and working with that committee we've put 100 million has gone towards insulating low-income households, and this is on top of the 8,000 Māori whanau that have already had their homes insulated. And through this committee, breakfast in schools for decile 1, 2, 3 and 4, and more to come, other schools.
Order. I appreciate the Minister's got a lot of programs underway, but that's a sufficiently long answer. But there will be an opportunity, I'm sure, in the supplementary.
Thank you, Mr.
Supplementary question, Rino Tirikatene.
Thank you. Does he agree that he has failed to improve the well-being of Māori in Te Tairāwhiti Tūranga region and across Ngāti Kahungunu?
Order. Would the member please start his question again?
Does he agree that he has failed to improve the well-being of Māori in Te Tairāwhiti Tūranga region and across Ngāti Kahungunu, given that since 2008, housing costs for Māori have increased by 5%, while incomes have fallen by 14%? If not, why not?
Honourable Peter Sharples.
I have most certainly worked in the Tairāwhiti area with the programs that you've just heard, giving some credibility, food on the table, and programs which leads towards employment. I don't build houses, I insulate them.
Supplementary question, Rino Tirikatene.
Does he agree that he has failed to improve the well-being of Māori in Te Tairāwhiti Tūranga region and across Ngāti Kahungunu, given that Māori unemployment in the region has averaged around 15% over the past 3 years?
Honourable Dr. Peter Sharples.
During the years leading up to the recession, you had 9 years to do something to prepare Māori. Māori for this recession.
Order.
Point of order.
Order. I have a point of order.
A point of order. It's a very brief point of order. It's in 2 parts, Mr. Speaker. The first of which is I don't think that you had 9 years to do very much when you were in opposition. The second of which is that it's generally accepted that ministers shouldn't begin their answers to questions with an attack on the questioner.
Order. The first point is absolutely relevant. The Minister should refrain from bringing the Speaker into the debate. But I'd ask members to have a look at standing orders from review of 2011, when it was noted that it occasionally happens. It is unhelpful for any member to raise the point of order. It is a matter for the Speaker's discretion. Would the Minister please continue with its answer?
I have worked tirelessly on the Tairāwhiti district in trade training and establishing schemes. For example, getting people without... He talked about jobs. Why don't you listen to your own question? But creating opportunities for people without skills to do trade training and get a job. Yeah?
Supplementary question, Rino Tirikatene.
Does he agree that his initiatives to reduce smoking among Māori have failed, given that smoking rates for non-Māori have decreased from 2007 to 2012, yet smoking rates for Māori remain unchanged? If not, why not?
Honourable Dr. Peter Sharples.
Do you give up things when they're not taking...
Order, don't...
Okay. Sorry, Speaker.
I don't give up.
The cessation of smoking program is a long-term thing, and it's going to take ages to get people to actually give up smoking completely. By the year, in 3 years' time, a packet of 20 will cost $20. And already people are saying it's too dear and they're dropping off. So we've just got to persevere with this if we want a healthy New Zealand.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Rino Tirikatene.
Does he agree with the assertion in the Regional Economic Activity Report issued by his colleague, Stephen Joyce, that the reason unemployment is higher in these regions is because too many Māori live there?
I have no responsibility, Mr. Speaker, for that report.
Point of order, Chris Hipkins.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Māori Affairs does have ministerial responsibility for his own views on things. So he can say he hasn't seen the report. He could answer that question in any number of other ways, but simply saying that he doesn't have responsibility is not a correct answer.
And I accept the point the member's raised. The member is part of a government, and clearly the government has a responsibility. I'll ask the member, Rino Tirikatene, to put the question again.
Does he agree with the assertion in the Regional Economic Activity Report issued by his colleague, Stephen Joyce, that the reason unemployment is higher in these regions is because too many Māori live there?
Honourable Dr. Peter Sharples.
No, unemployment is high where people are not trained, haven't the qualifications or the skills. Māori are represented in those underachieving areas, and so we're usually put first off when there's a recession which we haven't prepared for, and when we're the last back on when this works.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Rino Tirikatene.
How can he claim he is making gains for Māori by being at the table when on every major statistic that matters, income, jobs, housing and well-being, Māori have gone backwards under his watch?
That's right. Honourable Dr. Peter Sharples.
Mr. Speaker, the member is selectively picking out things to say that Māori are not improving. They're totally succeeding.
Order.
I have here this document, which I'm prepared to give you, Rino. Cost you a donation to a family in need. Did you do that? Which shows that the Māori Party, under my leadership and Tariana's, have got $1 billion through the budgets to Māori people. And that's a party of three. What have you done?
Question, order. Order. Question number 11, Dr. Kennedy Graham.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the